So I'm going to talk about a game today. It comes to us from Games and Puzzles Cali, which is a Spanish language channel that I occasionally get some ideas off of. And of course, they're located in Cali, Colombia, which is very, very far away from where this game is typically sold. Typically, this game is sold in tourist destinations in the Outer Banks of North Carolina, where pirates once roamed quite a bit. It's usually sold with a pirate theme, though really there's not much theme to this game. It's just a pure dice game. Now, I'm not going to begin to pretend that I understand the logistics of global trade or how it makes sense to ship an item from faraway land to another faraway land. There's some examples out there that even I can't make sense of. But yeah, this game comes from North Carolina. I heard about it from somebody in Colombia, so it finally got back to me. I'm a lot closer to North Carolina than I am Colombia, but you never know. Sometimes you get some interesting ideas from places. So in this game, you roll 2 dice. If you happen to roll double sixes, you'll have to lose a turn and take a coin of your choice off of your own board. If you roll any other doubles, you will get to go again, as well as place coins on your board. So here we have one option, which is to place both die faces with the corresponding number that's on the sheet. So we went ahead and did that here. We put 2 4s down. So you're going to need about 30 cents or 29 cents to have this game, the game board itself, and 2 dice. The other option, of course, is to take 1 coin off of your opponent's corresponding dice face, as well as put 1 on your own. Now, the other option is to combine the sum total and put 1 coin and only 1 coin on that spot. This only works if the sum total is 5 or less. Now, the game is going to end whenever all the spots on a board get filled. So here we see a 5 and 1 have gotten filled. Therefore, South will have won the game. Once that happens, the game's over. Now, you pretty much know how to play this thing. Let's go ahead and take a look at an example of a game in progress. Here you see we have a Thaxx board, which is real simple. You can either print one out with the link provided in the description of this video, or you can make one yourself using some pens, a ruler, and some crayons. You just need 5 circles for the 5s, 4 circles for the 4s, 3 circles for the 3s, 2 for the 2s, and 1 single circle for the 1. If you repeat that process on top in the upside down pattern, you'll have a perfect board waiting to play this game. It's not much needed to play this, but just a real interesting strategic dice game where there is a lot of defense as you have multiple options. There is a 4th option on your roll that I didn't cover, but it's pretty much obvious. You can eventually get to the point where you either don't have an option on your board as far as placing a coin, and your opponent doesn't have any coins to take away on the corresponding dice face, so you'll just have to pass your turn. That's all that happens in that case. So when somebody gets a double 6, obviously they have to take a coin off of their track and pass the dice to their opponent. The only time you get to have a second turn is if you manage to get doubles. If you keep getting doubles, you get to keep going. And it's just a real interesting game as far as being able to play defense and being able to take some pieces off of your opponent. So it's not just a pure luck. There is some strategy to it. There is some idea of when do you roll, when do you not roll, when do you place, when do you not place, when do you take versus when you combine to just do a single coin. Which you can do in this game. So a lot of different choices for such a simple game. A real cheap, free game. There's no excuse for you not to have this game. You pretty much already own it. Just get your crayons and markers out and make yourself a board if you don't have a printer. Not a difficult graphic challenge here. You could literally make this pattern any way you want. Doesn't necessarily have to be in the shape of a B-52 bomber, but I guess that's the way they decided to make this game. Other than that, I pretty much enjoyed this game. It was a very, very enjoyable experience. Definitely good 2-player game. Good pure 2-player game for dice. So definitely recommend trying this out sometime. And you have to let me know in the comments what you think about it, because I pretty much enjoyed this. There we see the combination. We decided to take that 2 and 3 and combine it to a 5. Now we see a 3 and a 5, so we'll cover a 5 and take away an opponent's 3. See a 6 and 1, they'll take away the 1. See a 4 and a 3, they'll take away their opponent's 4 and a 3. 6 and a 4. A 4 goes away. Now we have a double 4, so we'll place a 4 there and take a 4. And we have a 5-1, so we'll cover 5 and take away, or cover 1 and take away the 5. Getting pretty close to the end game. Just a matter of will we play defense or will we do something else. So we'll do a 2 and a 3 there. Pass the dice to South. South rolls a 6 and a 4. He'll just have to take a 4 away. Got 4 and a 3. That 4 will come back. South rolls a 5 and 2. It has won the game. So like always, if you actually want to play something like this out in public, in a public place against strangers, otherwise known as friends that you have not yet been properly introduced to, come to our subreddit card game meetups. Post your city and what public place you want to play some games, what games you might want to play. For a link, look in the description. You should see it there, as well as a link to a Discord server where you can talk about card games, dice games, domino games all day, every day with a lot of cool friends. It's a very fun place. You should definitely be there if you're not there yet. Do call your friends. Let them know you'd like to play some dice. They might say yes. They might say no. You never know unless you call. Sometimes it's important to be the one to take the first step. Today might be your day to do that. Do like, subscribe, and share these videos with other people you know love playing traditional games. Do vote in this month's Game of the Month poll. I want to thank today's musician, and I will see everybody next video.